UFC Championship belt back home. Moreno has been there and done that. France in black, Moreno is in green.
The chants of Mexico ring through the building.
I mean, there's not much better in sports than a UFC title fight, man. The energy is just through the roof, always.
And these are two of the most skillful men in the sport. Two of the fastest and two of the most technical.
Absolutely.
Toyo Tires, the official tire of UFC. France figures to try to attack that lead leg of Moreno early. Early connection there for Brandon.
Moreno struggled with that against Davison Figueiredo, and he openly admitted that. So that's one of the things that they've tried to work on during his time in Kansas City.
Something's bothering Moreno.
He got kicked low.
A little redness on the eye of Carl France from a couple of those jabs from Moreno already. The right eye, or left eye of Carl France has a little redness.
Let's take a look at this low kick and see what happened here.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt.
Take your time.
No doubt.
Moreno gets 5 minutes. Likely won't use all of that. Nice job by Herb Dean to give him the benefit of the doubt. Back underway, about a minute gone by in round one of a possible 5. Third time that James Krause has cornered a fighter in a UFC title fight, previously with Tim Elliott and Megan Anderson.
And those are great challenges, those are good opportunities to learn, but this is a chance. This is a guy that's been there before. This is the greatest challenge, or challenger, for a title that Krause has ever had. So for a guy, talking to Laura Sanko, she goes, you have seen him developing fighters. With a guy that already has skills and him kind of tightening things up, you'll see a better Brandon Moreno.
Laura Sanko, our broadcast partner and a teammate now of Brandon Moreno there at Glory MMA and Fitness in Kansas City. But you're right, DC, right? Megan Anderson and Tim Elliott were big underdogs. Moreno's the favorite here to get it done.
What are the odds?
Minus 205 at close for Moreno, plus 175 for Kai.
Which is a flip from the first time, because Carl France, like John said, had momentum. He was the favorite going into that fight. Started like he was the favorite. Dropped Moreno in the first round, but Moreno just kind of outdogged him as the fight went.
That left hand from Moreno up here to get Kai France's attention.
And for Kai on this run, he has not done much of this, getting pushed back and not fighting his fight. He has got to get back to what he does, that he's had the success with, that has allowed him to find himself in his interim title fight.
Well, who should win Crypto.com's fan bonus of the night? Scan the QR code or go to Crypto.com/fan bonus and help your 3 favorite athletes win up to 30K in Bitcoin. Vote now.
That championship level experience is huge for Moreno.
Oh!
Big right hand by Kai.
Loaded up on another one. Moreno ducks underneath.
That was beautiful by Carl France. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but when he was getting signaled, he pushed him towards the fence to try to defend, because he understands. But the one thing he does not want is Moreno on his back early. Good job by Carl France. He literally drove his pressure in to Brandon Moreno to get him to the octagon side, to use the fence as a shield to allow him to get back to the center. That was beautiful defense by Kai. I think that was a big spot there for Moreno. The first time Carl France landed on him like this in the first fight, he dropped him. He took the cleanest shot that Kai could have thrown, and he ate it with that big right hand. It was right on the chin.
Another
Clipped
right
him
hand.
there.
That first fight between these two was the second fight of Moreno's second UFC stint. Just a totally different piece now.
And of course, there's also the difference if this is a 5-rounder. Moreno having gone into those championship rounds with Davidson Figueiredo, one of the most dangerous guys in the sport.
You take a punch from Davidson Figueiredo at 125, you can get punched by anyone.
That's a fact.
He is powerful.
Little redness on the forehead of Moreno late in the round. Cada France out of range with that right hand. All right, round two is upon us. Brandon Moreno and Kai Cada France. The UFC interim flyweight title hangs in the balance. Moreno with that patented high guard. Says he has changed that up a little bit under Krause's tutelage.
I think it's in his stance, John. It's a little more narrow. Remember before in his earlier fights, his stance was really wide, boxing stance, so it made it very difficult to check kicks. It seems like it's a little more narrow with his feet, which is that in turn allows for him to check some of the kicks that Carl France has thrown, or just kind of scoot out of the way of it.
Yeah, that is a noticeable difference, DC, now that you pointed out.
Yeah. It's more narrow.
He occasionally extends into that old stance when he throws like a long jab, like right there.
But look at what he got, right? He got a leg kick.
Yep.